What's up guys, this is TCG Sam here, and in today's video, I got a Magistus Shaddolls dual replay for you guys. It's a very nice game I felt, so I wanted to showcase it. Before we get started, I just want to ask you guys, if you haven't already, leave a like, comment, subscribe, because it really helps keep me motivated to keep posting more videos like this. And of course, the obligatory, not many of you are subscribed to my channel, so if you could all do me a favor, if you're not subscribed, go down there, take the couple of seconds to, in a very civilized manner, click the subscribe button and the like button, because it would really help me out and I would really appreciate it. But yeah, without any further ado, let's just hop straight into it. So starting off, we tie once, then I win the die roll, and I choose to go first. We are playing 42 cards still. This is the same Magistus Shaddolls list I profiled a while ago. Opening hand is Aerial, Needle Sealing, Ice Dragon's Prison, Needle Sealing, Shaddoll Fusion. Opponent has Core, Dupe, Repair Plant, Super Poly, Instant Fusion. So his hand is nuts. My hand is very mediocre. I just set the 3 traps and just pass. Opponent top decks hers return. That's absolutely insane. Normal's Core effect, grab Overflow, and then activates Dupe, brings out the guys. It's just unfortunate because he just never has like 4 monsters on board, and like, yeah, I guess there's an argument for me setting Aerial, but honestly I don't really like that because against combo decks they're usually going to get 4 on the board anyways, and against control decks, like, they're never going to get 4 on the board even if you have Aerial. So I just felt like it was just a waste. And if Aerial was like a Shaddolls monster that had a good flip effect without any setup, like Hedgehog or something, then definitely would have set it, but not much I can do. On the summon, I just IDP brings back Core to banish both of those, and I just hope this ends his turn. He activates Repair Plant, which is nice. He drew it. He adds a Soldier, and of course he has the Hers, which is just insane. This is just another Core into infinity. But at this point, we're still like, it's still a winnable game for sure. We just need to top deck something to bait out the infinity negate, whether that be Riliona or another Shaddoll Fusion or something. We just need to bait out infinity. But of course we draw Reach Shaddoll Wendy, which really unfortunately does not do anything. There's no point in me activating Shaddoll Fusion because it's just gonna get negated. And it's just super unfortunate these 2 traps can't force out infinity. So like, if I had another IDP I could have used it, but unfortunately it's just 2 Needle Sealing. It's just super unlucky. I can't really do anything unless he overextends here. He activates Overflow preemptively and just pops my board. I activate Reach Shaddoll Wendy, and he actually chooses to negate it. I don't know if I would really agree with that, because if I had Nib or if this was a real trap, then he'd be in such a bad spot. But it worked out for him somehow. So what can you really do? Hers effect is going to oh, he doesn't use Hers effect. Like, he just dumps the Overload Fusion, makes the Rampage, and I just have to scoop it up because he's just never overcommitting, unfortunately, which is just, yeah. But those types of games do happen, and you do draw those types of hands. But that's what games 2 and 3 are for. Go into game 2. I actually choose the blind second because I figured like his chances of opening his like Core Dupe combo are just not very high. And like, even if he does, it ends him on like 1 interruption, and I can still set my traps and play from there. But this is a type of hand that I definitely wish I was going first with. Starting off with the Core, he grabs Emergency. Emergency grabs him a Hers, which is just insane because he hard drew Galaxy Soldier again. Or not again, but like, he has access to Hers Galaxy Soldier again to get him Nova into infinity, which is insane. He sets Summon Limit, passes, draw for turn. We draw Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial effect, dump Squamata. So here, in my mind, I was thinking this was probably an Overflow, because I didn't see him play like any of those traps yet. Sorry about that. Anyways, I was saying my plan was to Foolish Burial Squamata. Squamata's gonna dump Resh, set Aerial, activate Resh to flip up Aerial. He might actually even negate the Resh because he thinks like I have a Dragon or Squamata set. Actually, no. I would have a Dragon set or a Hedgehog set. So he might even negate that. But my plan was to, if he didn't negate it, bring back Squamata, make the link to Shaddolls Construct, activates effect, and then he's pretty much forced to negate it because otherwise I'm able to get into a Construct and just out his board. And then of course I can drop Shaddolls Fusion right after. That was assuming, of course, I didn't know it was Summon Limit, so that was the play I was going for. Then I Shaddolls Fusion, summon 2, and here, like, I'm actually not 100% sure if the set counts as a summon. I feel like it doesn't, but like I could be wrong. But like I just haven't really this ruling hasn't really come up for me, so I didn't really know. But regardless, it really doesn't matter because we're still gonna destroy him anyways. I send Hedgehog asks Squamata for fuel for Dynamiscus. Because here I can't really do much. I can't link off the construct obviously because of summon limit. So I just beat over his infinity. And I set my 2 traps past turn. Harpy's Feather Duster, which is fine. Both our traps are chainable. And the reason I actually chose to chain Dynamiscus here is because I wanted the Squamata to send a Wendy, which was then going to be able to set me a Hedgehog or something. And then the Sinister Shadow game sends an Aerial to get rid of his graveyard resources, so no core effect, and of course he won't have the different levels to banish for his overflow if he top decks it, which he actually did, which is pretty insane. So Wendy sets a Hedgehog. I set Hedgehog because I knew it was going to be the slow game. I didn't want to pop Summon Limit because that's also preventing him from popping off too. I can definitely play the slow control game where I can search a Schism and then just make a fusion every single turn. That was my plan. In situations like this, you definitely don't want to send Dragon to pop it because it's just super greedy. If our opponent has something to out this, like we could have like just died there, and it would have been really bad. But we start off with Hedgehog. Hedgehog effect is gonna add Shaddoll Schism, and then in the battle, I just swing with my 2 guys, and I set my traps. And I think I'm just in such a good spot here. I also could have Tribute set over the Hedgehog. And like perhaps I should have, but I feel like it didn't really do much, and I just wanted to keep this in hand. I don't know. Maybe I should have tribute set. I probably should have tribute set it just to keep up the pressure. I definitely couldn't flip Aerial because that'd be 2 summons alone. So yeah. Opponent top decks Instant Fusion, activates Instant Fusion, which is totally okay. He summons Thousand Eyes Restrict, which I did not expect. I was gonna summon like Panzer Dragon and face Panzer Dragon pop 1. But he summons Thousand Eyes Restrict and targets my construct, which I actually don't really care about. He sets Overflow. This is a misplay on my part, what I'm about to do. I make a construct. I got a little greedy and just used construct to send Dragon. Like, I was thinking in my head, even if it's Overflow, what could he possibly add? But like I just shouldn't have popped it at all because like at this point his overflow was dead regardless, and like I don't know what else he could have said because at this point I believe I didn't see Super Poly game 1, so I didn't know what else he'd be sending. Like it'd either be that or a Call by the Grave, and I just thought like sending Dragon was fine, but it is not. It was not the right play. But regardless, he just scoops it up. He can't really do much even though he adds Cyber Emergency, presumably locked down by his own summon limit. Go into game 3. This is where it gets pretty intense. So in game 3, he chooses to go first. We open IDP, Squamata, L, Beast, and Wendy against hers, Cyber Dragon, Jizukuru, and Core, and Super Poly. Of course, this guy opens like so nice every single time. Like this is the Infinity combo again, plus a Super Poly. He activates Core. Cyber Repair Plan is gonna get him Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier, discard hers, search Cyber Dragon and Galaxy Soldier. Galaxy Soldier effect is going to make a Nova. Nova effect, bring back Cyber Dragon, make Infinity, set Super Poly Pass. We draw Squamata for turn, which is just actually awful. I desperately needed this to be something to bait out the Cyber Dragon Infinity. Because like I knew he was probably going to negate the L-Shaddoll Fusion. But so like, I guess in a way you could have made the argument of holding L-Shaddoll Fusion here, but I wanted to like I wanted to get a little greedy. Like I know like I probably shouldn't have. I should have just set the IDP and set a Shaddoll monster on his turn, force it out with IDP. But I didn't want to risk that because like I thought this might have been an overflow. Because at this point I didn't know he was playing Super Poly, so I was trying to play around overflow and hope that he wouldn't negate the L-Shaddoll's Fusion, like save it for a Shaddoll Fusion or something. But of course I don't have it this time, and he actually chooses to negate it, which is just super unfortunate. So I set Squamata, set Ice Dragon's Prison. So at this point, you may be thinking the game looks pretty hopeless, and oh boy, I felt it was hopeless too when I was playing. Especially when he top decks a Cyber Emergency, just rips it off the top and grabs a Natchter. Normal Natchter, brings back Nova into another Infinity, and like attaches. So yeah, at this point, it was looking really bad for me. I couldn't IDP. I didn't want to IDP his stuff because he's just negated, and then he still possibly have 2 negates on my turn. So you definitely save the IDP here. I Squamata effect, target the Cyber Dragon Infinity. He negates it, and I just take a fat 4600. Main phase 2 goes into Zeus, and we draw Shaddoll Fusion. And at this point, I was screaming internally because I was like, wow, we are gonna destroy this guy if he does not have an Ash Blossom. So we start off with Ice Dragon's Prison, targeting core. He has to negate because I don't even necessarily have to get rid of Infinity. I can get rid of Zeus too because it's a light machine. But his mistake was getting rid of that second Infinity, because now I can just Shaddoll Fusion, and from here we are in business. So I send Cat Shaddoll, send Dragon. The reason I sent Cat Shaddoll was because I needed to get some of these Shaddolls out of my hand. We only this list only plays 1 Beast, so I had to get it out of my hand. Plus, it would give Construct enough attack to swing over Zeus, even if he had a card like Veil or Imperm or something. So Construct's gonna set target his Dragon's gonna target his back row. Cat's gonna attempt to send Beast, but he chained Super Poly, which I didn't expect, but it really doesn't matter because at this point we're just fully set up. He makes a Mud Dragon by fusing away the Construct and fusing away the Cyber Dragon. Resolving Cat Shaddoll, I send Beast. Then I resolve Construct, dumping the Resh. And then in a new chain, I'm going to activate Construct Chain Link 1 and then Beast Chain Link 2. Remember, we still had the L in the graveyard, so we didn't need to send an L, which is sick. Because now this Resh Shaddoll Incarnation is going to combo so well with this Wendy. Draw Super Poly off the Beast too, and that was pretty much sealed the deal. Like at this, like honestly, I don't think it really mattered. Even if I didn't draw it, I could have made an app clone target for Zeus. It's forced to send, and then once everything resolves, my Wendy's gonna summon, and then I can do the Resh plus Contra combo, and then my app clone effect can search Schism and dump whatever card this was if it wasn't Super Poly. So I didn't really sack him like this. I think I was still gonna win regardless. But Super Poly just made it a lot simpler for me. All I had to do was set Wendy, Super Poly away the Zeus and the Wendy, and then just go off from here. It's just absolutely crazy what one Shaddoll Fusion gave me. It gave me all of this. I have the world now, and you can't really do much because I can Appload negate. I can add back Schism and L on my opponent's turn to get a Schism plus a L Shaddoll Fusion to make a window, triggering Ariel to banish his follow-up with Cyber Dragon Core. So at this point, I think it was just absolutely over for him. I swing over his guy, swing over his Mud Dragon as well, and then main phase 2, make Gravity Controller, add back L Shaddoll Fusion, and like even for some reason, if he had Nibiru, like I think we still would have been fine because we have the Falco Schism follow-up, which is just insane. Like we just weren't losing to anything here. Then we end. My opponent activates Core, and to here I chain L Shaddoll Fusion, and then I believe he just he just quits. Because at this point whatever he summons, it doesn't matter. He can't beat over the window. And then L was gonna trigger banishing 1, 2, 3 names from his graveyard. So that leaves him his overflow with only like 1 or 2 pops. And it didn't even matter because we had a Schism to send his light monster regardless. And we were just getting like consistent resources every single turn with this Schism. So we were just in such a good spot. This is honestly a crazy game, and I hope it shows you guys like the true power of Shaddolls, like what you can really do with this deck. Yeah, if you just draw like a single fusion spell, you're like pretty much you're just like going off, setting up for your future turns and stuff. This deck is just pretty insane. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's a Magistus Shaddolls Duel video and you didn't see any Magistus cards, but I mean, they were there. If I drew them, it would have been really nice. But yeah, anyways, that's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, because it really helps keep me motivated, keep posting more videos like this. But yeah, with that being said, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will see you soon.